talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him and just hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
Thanks again, Doris. Washington making some. Jonathan, he's checked in for Gortat. Nene comes in for Chris Humphries. And Z subbed in for Beal. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Charlotte moving it around. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today. That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be. Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
Here's Z. That ball, great assist by Ramon Sessions. Z's got his first 2 points of the night.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Williams passes to Walker. A stupendous finish in traffic. Walker's got 6 points.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And another. Once again, shot good from Z.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Walker. Williams attacking. It's stolen by Sessions. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's the pass to Z. Takes a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
And this game now starting the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Ryan Roberts out there with Mo Williams, and it's Henderson in at the 3 spot. Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
The feed to Roberts. Screen by Jefferson. And Roberts kicks to Zeller. Henderson dishes to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. No good. The Wizards with the lead. Z. He's guarded by Williams. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Roberts. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Mo Williams gets the 3. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And for the Hornets, that's huge, having a bit of a numerical guide as to really targeted free agency because they aren't usually a big player in that respect.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. A nice shot by Roberts.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. And we know the Hornets definitely aren't as big a player in most free agent markets. That's pretty clear, small market team. They're usually at the bottom of the league in payroll. But they are making the most of what they spend now with their analysis, so trying to level the playing field a little bit.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, we all know that Lance Stephenson...
Get in his face.
Former teammate Paul George said of it, that's Lance. He's a New York...
Both teams will make substitutions. The clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. We were able to throw off their offensive rhythm with good ball pressure and heads up D. Let's keep picking their pockets and jumping in those passing lanes. But I do want to see us get better from three-point range. We can move the ball around the perimeter much more than we have been and get better looks out there. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see us work for those good looks, careful passing, and smart decision making. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this. Wizards trail by 6. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Wizards 5 right now. Beal teams up with Pierce on the perimeter. Gortat is out there with Humphries, and it's Sessions in at point. Pierce. And he can't bank that one in.
Paul Pierce, a 16-year veteran, and last season his first not in a Celtics uniform. It took some getting used to, both for him and for us.
Z's checked in for the Wizards. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. Walker was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Boy, you just had to love the reception for Pierce and KG in their first game back in Boston. No surprise there. The fans there, some of the best in the league, and they showered those guys with tremendous love, cheers, and appreciation. Well-deserved for what they've contributed as Celtics and certainly as NBAers.
And a wide-open look for Walker with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. Wizards shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Tipped away. Humphries the pass to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Here's Z. Washington gets it back. Gortat misses.
Hard work on the...
Yeah. Bust the round, yeah. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just swing to the left, swing to the right. Make it feel good, make it feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah, y'all. Bust the rounds in the place, y'all. Nigga, you feel real good, y'all. Flip Moses squad in the place, y'all. Buck wild to all of my who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my stacking my ones. Floss a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see it landscaping my lawn. Dangerous, be accurate. Have to get the floaty so immaculate.